How you doing, guys? How you doing, guys? And welcome back. Welcome back to another Monday live stream here at the house in the backyard. And if you guys follow me on Instagram, you guys notice that I finally sold the Carrera. That if you guys know me, I was so undecided to sell it or not to sell it, but you know, somebody offered me something. He loved the boat, and he's a fan of the channel. So what's a better way than to sell my boat to somebody that really that's gonna enjoy it and watched it before. So it was really nice that that he could acquire it. Hopefully he enjoys it and has fun with it. Same as fun as I had with it. It was great. Hey, how you doing? How you doing, Kevin? And if you guys know me by now, hey, what's up? What's up? If you guys know me by now, I don't really talk about politics and religion and stuff like that in my channel. But I just want to go a little quick peek of, little talk about what's going on. That I think the purpose was good, the protest, but it's turning out to be more than a protest because of all the bad things that are happening. I believe, there's good and bad of everything. There's good cops, there's bad cops, there's good people, there's bad people, there's good teachers, there's bad teachers, there is good politicians, there's bad politicians. So there's a bad and a good. Now, an incident happened that caused a person's death. Now that's really bad. Now, if people want to protest, do it the right way. Because when you start destroying other people's property that have nothing to do what happened, it becomes a crime and it's affecting other people. I mean, things are already bad as it is with the economic wise, meaning with the situation we're in, with the quarantine and everything else. So I think by tearing and stealing from other people's belongings is very wrong, and you're setting a bad example because you're actually driving away from the purpose you started protesting for. So I don't really like talking about those things because everybody has a different opinion, but I just think some people are doing it the wrong way by looting and stealing. I think they should do it a better way. There's better ways to get your point across. But I don't really want to get into that because, like I said, there's a lot of opinion and there's a lot of heated moments in the situation we're going in right now. Plus, in the other situation we're in, that people have free time and they're kind of already frustrated because of economic wise. So they kind of go ahead and take it out on things around them. But so what's up? What's up? We see Big Mama in bikini. No, Big Mama is not in bikini. Big Mama is she's cooking and exercising. How you doing? How you doing from Oklahoma? How you doing? Let me see. The Keys just opened. Yes, finally, yes, the Keys are opened up. So if you're planning to go back, to visit the Keys for the summer, good luck. Miami Dade County was gonna open up today, but since the events that happened. Hey, how you doing, Jeff? Good afternoon. Let me see. Videos en español. No, not yet. No, todavía no. So if you guys are heading out to the Keys, good luck. And I think, if I remember correctly, speaking to the people around, I think the Bahamas are also opening up, but I think July 1st. I might be wrong, but the rumors I heard, the Bahamas are gonna go ahead and let people come in, I guess to visit or whatever, like Bimini and stuff like that, after July 1st. So that's a good thing. That means it still gives me a chance to go ahead and visit Bahamas for the summer because that was my plan. So hey, what's up? What's your new nice channel? Thank you for the. Let me see. What's up, Andy? Let me see what else. Hey, what's up? Sorry about the message if I can't get it because I can only read 3 messages in at a time. Oh, Hialeah en la casa. What's up? What's up, Hialeah neighbor? So let me see. Love the videos. I spend overnight on the boat. Thank you, man. Yeah, thank you, Paul. I love to spend overnight on the boat too. Mr. Hey Joe, Fresco Channel, cheerleader, Richard May. Oh, what's up? Respect. Romania. Oh, Romania. How you doing, man? Thank you. Welcome to the channel. Hey, what's up with the boat rally? The boat rally. Oh, you know what? He was supposed to call me. He didn't call me. He told me they were gonna reschedule. They're gonna reschedule the boat rally, and he was supposed to call me back. And I guess in the situation we're in, he forgot. So I'm gonna give him a call after the stream. And he was supposed to post it on the Instagram, the boat rally Instagram. he was supposed to post the schedule. So, I kind of forgot. So thank you for reminding. I'm gonna go ahead and remind him. Target, yeah. International tours. Oh yeah. I guess it's true. I mean, I heard it from my friends talking, so I guess it is true that July 1st is gonna be for the tourists and stuff. Like, hey, how you doing from the Bronx? How you doing, man? Richard, May channel's biggest fan. Thank you. Oh, thank you, Richard. Thank you for being such a big fan. I mean, how's mom and the dad doing? Oh, they're doing good. They're up there. You know them. They barely watch TV, and they're isolated from all this. So they don't even know what's going on. But they're doing good. Thank you for asking. Congrats on the Celery boat. Thank you, man. Thank you. It was hard to see him leave because I actually took the boat out. He took the boat on a water test with him. We went off of Fort Lauderdale Inlet, and the chop there was windy. If you guys, Saturday was really windy, and the chop must have been 6 to 5. So the guy got a little bit nervous, but I said, don't worry about it. And I forgot how good that boat handles a rough water. So we just ran right through the inlet, like 5 to 6 swells with no problem. I was like, wow, it actually rides better than the Hydrosport. I forgot the feeling, how I forgot how good it rode. So we went out, again, run around, and he was okay with it. So we took it back in, and he went and got it. So it was a mixed emotion. Didn't want to let it go, but at the same time, because I got all the plans. So, but yeah, he found, good thing. He's a fan of the channel, so he's going to be out there, and he goes to Hialeah. So I'll see him once in a while. You need to get the dad a ride. You need to get out a ride to ride a motorcycle to my dad. I've been planning that. I've been planning to take a ride in the motorcycle all the way to my dad. That should be fun. You see any accessory on the Hydrosport? Yeah, I'm actually gonna probably upgrade the sound system a little better because the trick about music, since I've been about music all my life, all my life, because I've been DJing since I'm 15 years old. The trick about music is not how loud it is, but the trick is how tall, or not tall, how high you can get the speakers. So the higher the speaker, the louder it sounds without using extra power. And the thing that's wrong with my Hydrosport is that the speakers are facing down because it's it's an older boat. So the newer boats nowadays, they have the speakers facing upwards or in an angle, but in the up position. So like that, the radio system sounds louder. So I kind of have to redesign it or add the tubes facing outwards. So like that, the sounds a little louder without really buying a new amp and stuff like that. So that's gonna probably be my next project. And what I talked about in a few things, I already purchased the Dinghy. I already got the engine, and now I'm waiting for it's supposed to come this week. So as soon as it comes, you guys gonna find out, and the kids they're already excited because that's gonna be their boat once we go out on the boat. That's gonna be their boat to go fishing around the area. So it's gonna be fun. Let me see. What year? Let me see. What year my Suzuki's? My Suzuki's are 2015. And they have 6-year warranty, so I have warranty to 2021. That's a good thing. How does it work to pay him? Is he monthly? You have make money off the boat. What? Does it work? He pays you? No, he doesn't pay me monthly. He bought the boat outright, out cash. Let me see. What music do you use for your videos? What music do I use for my videos? Okay, you can't use copyright music, meaning you cannot use popular music. Because you're not gonna get paid and you're gonna get copyrighted. So what you gotta do is you gotta go into your channels, you gotta go into the dashboard and go all the way on the left, all the way to the bottom. You're gonna see assist, I think creativity, something like that. Creativity, I think. You click on music and you're gonna see YouTube is gonna give you the music that you can use for your videos. That's why you kind of notice most of my videos basically have the same music because their selection is not big and it's not that good, So I kind of pick out the ones that I like and I put them on. So that's the music that you could play, because if you put a video with your copyright music, like a popular music, first of all, you're not gonna get paid. The artist is gonna get paid. The check that you're supposed to receive for that, whatever it is, $2, $3, $10, $100 you're gonna make in that video, it's gonna go to the artist of the music. So you just wasted your time and effort in putting your video together. So don't use copyright music. And depending on the record company, you might get a copyright strike. Most companies, they just go ahead and accept the money instead of giving you a strike. But depending on the artist, they're gonna go ahead and give you a strike on the channel. So my suggestion: don't use copyright music, and be careful with the background music, because that happened to me already twice. That it gets picked up by YouTube, and I get an email saying you have copyright music, so I have to take the video down and re-edit it. So make sure you use Epic or sounds and the music. Yeah, you sound effects you could use. I think YouTube has it too. You could, if you have an Apple. Apple has a few sounds in their iMovie. You can use those without a problem. Let me see. How do you like the dirt bikes? Oh, well, my kids love it. I love it. Mine is street legal, so sometimes when I have to go to the store real quick, I just jump on the street legal one and go ahead to the Manny from Miami Lakes. What's up, Manny? Hola, hola, Miami Lakes neighbor. Let me see. I jump on the dirt bike and I go. I love the dirt bike. And actually, I'm surprised. Big Mama actually has gone maybe like 4 times with me around the block and, you know, cruising around the neighborhood in the afternoons. How much did I sell my boat? I sold it. I sold it for a good price. I mean, he was happy with the price. I was happy with the price, so we negotiated. So I sold it for 32,000. So, you know, I was asking 39, and I just let it go for 32. So, see, are you getting some quads or UTV? Well, so far I'm enjoying the dirt bikes. The ATV, the problem here, you can't really ride anywhere the ATV because they're not street legal. So I basically have to drive like an hour anywhere if I wanted to use it. So the dirt bikes, you know, since I go to my dad's house and it's easier to put 3 on my truck, you know, it's easier for me to use the dirt bike. So I mean, I had ATVs before. I don't know. Let me see. How did you buy the Hydro Sport? How did I buy the Hydro Sport? On the Boat Trader. I always look on the Boat Trader or OfferUp, because Craigslist, there's a few scams on there. So what I tend to use when I'm looking for a boat, I use Boat Trader or OfferUp. You know, so that's how I purchased my my boat. And basically, I kind of do that every night. I just get on the computer and start searching, because you never know what you find. You know, that's how you find the good deals. You know, looking through. Let me see. Muchos saludos. Gracias, hermano. Gracias, Gabriel. Let me see. Fresco, you guys taking out the skis? When are you taking out the skis? I don't have skis. Sorry, I don't have the skis, man. Let me see. Are you planning to get jet skis? Well, if I'm planning to get skis, maybe I just purchased a dinghy with a boat for the kids, and I'm gonna see, because basically we can only do one thing on the weekend: either go on the boat or go on the jet skis. But I think they're gonna enjoy so much the dinghy, because, like, for example, if I go to an island, I don't have to move the boat if I want to go fishing. They can just jump on the dinghy, because the dinghy I got, it's pretty big. It's actually 11 foot. I bought a 10 horsepower engine, and it holds 5 people, and it's pretty roomy. It has aluminum floor, so it's pretty stable, and the kids are gonna love it. So they're checking the tracking number every day, because it's coming from California, so it's taking a little long. But they're checking the tracking number every day. See where the dinghy is here. And as soon as it's here, I'm gonna go ahead and make a video on it, and I'm gonna go on it, and they're gonna enjoy it. I know they are, because when if you guys saw the last videos, they used their friend's dinghy. How you doing from Atlanta? They used let me see, maintenance from. They used their friend's dinghy, and they loved it. So, you know, I said, you know what, it's something they get entertained, and they get out of my hair, because sometimes they get bored. Let me see. When are you making the trip to Bahamas? Hopefully, well, July, Bahamas is opening up, and hopefully, I think there's a group going over there July 12th. Is it 12th or 19th? I don't know. I gotta double check with them. There's a big group going over there that I probably wind up going with them. Hey, what's up? What's up from Long Pond, Pennsylvania? How you doing, man? How you doing, Robert? So yeah, I think there's a big group of boats from Miami going over there. Also Laz is doing a show over there, freestyle show, that I might go with him too. So I might go to Bimini maybe twice this summer. And it's hurricane season doesn't kill us, because so far 2020 it's been not bad, but it's been a crazy year. So hopefully hurricane season doesn't doesn't affect us as much as everything else have. Let me see. Follow the advice. Be a good friend, but make sure they respect you. That's how I treat my kids. I treat my kids that they're my friends, but with the respect there. Because kids tend to test power, and no matter what, I got the power. So follow your advice. Just, treat your kids the best you can. Don't spoil them. and let them know where things come from. Because remember, when you go to the store with your kids, they don't know what money is. They just, I want that, and you just swipe a card or whatever. So they don't really know where the money comes from. So you kind of have to explain. Hey, what's up? What's up, Javier? How you doing? You kind of have to explain, you know, where the money comes from. At least I do to my kids. So now they don't. My kids don't. Every time I go to the store, they don't ask me for things because they know, they look at it and say, "Can I buy it? Can I not? Or do you have enough money?" Because you got to teach them that way. Because if you just give them everything, the day that you say no, they're gonna hate you and call you all kinds of names because that's the way kids are. So you know, at least that's the way it works for me. And where's Szeto? Seto's well, he does a lot of websites and photographic and digital stuff like that. So he's basically working from his house. But I'm supposed to see him this week because I'm looking to get some rims for my truck because it's time to make it look good. Because you know, so he works for a rim company, so I'll be talking to him. Oh, what's up, Sugar Land, Texas? What's up, man? And what do you call it? And I'll be hanging out with him this week. Let me see, how much did I buy the Hydro for? I bought it for, let me see, I bought it for $145. I'm gonna tell you why. It was a little bit $145 including the trailer. Now remember, I had to buy a brand new trailer. So the trailer is 2019. The boat is 2005 with everything 2015. You know, so the price was average. But made it more was the trailer. The trailer, because it was brand new. So I had to pay $6,000 something for the trailer. So that's what made it more expensive. So I guess if you did that 145, I got it for 130 something. More, yeah, 130 something for the boat. So how much I paid. But remember, my boat, everything was redone in 2015. So you know, tell Szeto to say hi. Oh, let me see. Somebody said tell Szeto to say hi. I couldn't read the person's name. Let me see. Wait for have a new boat. Do I have a new boat? I'm looking to get a bigger boat, you know, with more cabin space, but still, you know, keep the walk around. I looked at Intrepid, I looked at Everglades, I looked at Pursuit. So I'm looking at a few boats, maybe towards the end of summer or the beginning of next year. Depends how things go. Maybe get a bigger boat, you know. But let me see. Where did I buy the dinghy? I bought the dinghy on Amazon. Believe it or not, because when I tried to buy one used, and I looked at least 5, they were all ripped up, and the difference was like $300. So I said, you know what? For the difference of $300, I prefer to get a new dinghy because the new designs are a little bit better than the old designs, especially when they have the aluminum floor. The older designs don't have the aluminum floor; they have just a hard air. So they're not, to me, you know, if you want to stand up in the dinghy, it's better to have aluminum floor. And it all is all collapsed. Because remember, I'm going to take it in my boat. So I have to collapse it and blow it up every time, you know, blow it up, or maybe it has 3 chambers, or maybe disinflate one chamber. And once I get in the water, inflate it again and go. Because, I mean, that's not bad. I have an electric pump. So that's going to help me inflate the dinghy faster. So, but it's going to be interesting. We took the kayak last time. The kids loved it. But it had a little hole. So like every 2 hours, we had to flip over the kayak and take out the water because that kayak been sitting around the house for like 12 years. So I guess the plastic kind of hardened up and it maybe cracked on one of the vents or whatever, and it was leaking water. So, but they enjoyed it. So hopefully when I know they're gonna love the dinghy because they're driving me crazy. Actually, they were the ones that pushed me to buy it. What kind of motor did I get for the dinghy? I got a Yamaha. Because Yamaha, when it comes for longevity, remember, I'm a Mercury person, but Yamaha lasts a long time, you know. And basically, I couldn't find a Mercury, to be honest, too. I couldn't find a Mercury, and the newer engines were kind of expensive. So I found a great deal on a 2018 Yamaha 9.9, what do you call it, 10 troller motor, whatever you want to call it, the dinghy motor. And it's in perfect condition. I mean, it has a little bit of scratches because the guy used to tilt it on the side when he used to take it off his dinghy. So I bought the motor used by the brand new dinghy. And, oh, thank you guys for reminding me of dinghy. I gotta get the life vest and stuff for the kids for the dinghy. Not too heavy amount of let me see. What's it? If it's not too heavy amount on the top. What do you mean too heavy on the top? I don't understand that question there. Any chance you will take your boat through the Okeechobee? Yes, Okeechobee. Ah, see, that's what I was gonna do last weekend, but I changed my mind last minute because the weather. I read the weather and it looked bad, and it was really bad. It rained here for like 4 days, so I'm glad I didn't take it. But you know what? We were talking about it. Maybe this weekend we're gonna head up and cross over to Fort Myers if we get the dinghy. I'm supposed to get the dinghy, I think Thursday or Friday. So if we get the dinghy, I think we're gonna go ahead and take the ride up, or maybe take the ride up anyway. But yeah, we're definitely gonna do that. It's gonna be 85-mile trip, so it's gonna be exciting. The only thing is, most of the miles is gonna be idle, so it's gonna take a long time. But you know, I'm not in a hurry because we're planning to leave on Friday. But yeah, we're definitely gonna take over the, go and cross over, because I've hear so many good things about it, and then I've been to Fort Myers beaches, and they're beautiful over there too. There's a lot of islands too at Fort Myers, the West Coast. So I want to check out Captiva Island, and I think that one's called Cayo. I forgot what it was called. Cayo. I forgot what his name's. Cayo something. That I think is a little more north of Captiva Island. How many hours on the Suzuki's? How many hours? I think I have like 380 hours on the Suzuki's. Fresco, what do you do for a living? Hey, what do I do for a living? Welcome to the channel. That's that's the number one question all the new subscribers asking. What do I do for a living? I do real estate investing. I do music, and then YouTube. But my main income is real estate. I'm not an agent. I used to be an agent. Now what I do is investing. Me and my dad buy properties, and we rent out properties. And we've been doing it for over, I don't know, 25 years. So we're pretty good. We've been doing it because we got lucky. We've been doing it before the market got crazy. So, we're pretty good when it comes to, our real estate investing and stuff like that. So basically we just collect rent and live off of mortgages, and then once in a while we might buy something, fix it up and sell it, if it's a good deal. But yeah, real estate is my main source of income. And I've been doing it. See, what happened is this. I worked a lot, construction and stuff like that when I was growing up, and I always saved my money because I live with my parents. And I always told myself, I wanted to buy a triplex or a duplex. And remember, at the time when I was growing up, I bought my duplex. I bought a triplex in Fort Lauderdale for $75,000. I mean, it needed work. But I bought my first property with $75,000. And back then, people wasn't so paranoid, and it was an owner financing. So I think I must have gave the lady I think it was like $8,000 down, and she kind of, she financed it monthly with a balloon in 10 years. And the thing is, since I knew what I was fixing and stuff, I fixed up the property. I rented out all 3 units, and the market started to go up little by little. And I actually sold my first property. I had the property for maybe 3 years. I collected rent for 3 years, and I sold the property for $250,000. And all the money I was getting of rent, I was paying the lady. I wasn't really keeping it in my pocket, because remember, I had my own job, plus I was living with my parents, so I had no expenses. So all the money I made off of rent, I paid towards the mortgage to the lady. So I almost made $250,000 clean, but I still owe her some money. So, and then from there, I went and bought that money. I gave money down, and I bought 4 units. I mean, not 4 units, my bad, 8 units. So from there, I just started, more and more and more, and then renting. And then from renting, I will buy a little house, fix it up, and stuff like that. And then you can never go wrong with real estate. Real estate is the best investment you could do. If anybody comes up with extra money, don't be afraid. I mean, right now, I will wait, because I think the market is going to go down again. Right now, 2020 is not good to invest, my opinion. So I'm not buying anything right now. Actually selling because things are high. But as a buyer, I wouldn't buy nothing right now, because you never know when next year it might go down on value. But if you ever have any money, keep it, and always save it. And don't ever be afraid of ask for owner financing. Believe me, there's a lot of people that have investment property. Because think about it, the bank pays you less than 1%, or maybe 1% for a CD. Wouldn't you like to get 10% or 8% on money? So a lot of people will hold mortgage. Just a lot of people don't ask, you know. So don't be afraid to ask owner financing like that. You get you to purchase a property and make some money on it, you know, because title companies, banks, and everybody else makes money, you know. So, but the owner is less fees. The owner financing is less fees. But now we're getting into technical. I mean, I could talk all day about real estate stuff, but we're getting technical. Let's go back. Let's go back to the bonus stuff because that's all we love. So the Miami Bro Rally, they're gonna reschedule it. They were supposed to put it on their website. Let me ask some questions. How did you meet Big Mama? How did I meet Big Mama? A funny story that I think I told it over 100 times, but I'm gonna tell you one more time anyway. How I met Big Mama? My sister's a doctor, and she was studying. Remember, she does ultrasound, so she does baby stuff. Well, she looks in you know, she's the one that tells the women if they're boys or girls or something wrong with the baby and stuff like that. So she was studying. My sister was studying to be a doctor, and she was studying to be ultrasound. And they met each other. They helped each other study, and then she kind of introduced me to her, and you know, we went out on a theater date, and then we got, that's it. We took it off, and then we actually dated for 8 months, and we got married within 8 months. So, and it's gonna be 23 years we're married. So from the 8 months, it turned out to be 23 years. So that's how I met her, and we're still there. And then a lot of people ask me, hey, how do you guys get it? And the funny thing is, check this out. We've been working together for a long time because I owned a check cashier store, I owned a pawn shop, and I owned a jewelry store. And guess who was working with me all those stores? Her and me. So we've been around each other for a long time, and we haven't killed each other yet. So I think that's a pretty good sign. And even now, she only works 2 days a week, and I'm always home. So think about it. We're still see each other every day, and we haven't killed each other. You know, so it's pretty good. You know, we get along really good. You gotta have a lot of things in common. And she loves the water, and she's not afraid of trying things. So that's a good thing, because I'm always coming up with some weird stuff that she says, okay, let's try it, see how it goes. So, you know, so that's a good thing. You gotta be with somebody that you like basically the same things. So like that, you guys could do things together. Because imagine if she liked shopping and I like going on the boat. So when I go on the boat, she's gonna go shopping. So eventually you get used to not being with your friend, with your spouse, and you kind of break ties. So try to do things together, you know. I know sometimes little things, you know, could get in each other's hair, but it's okay. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you for the beautiful message. Hey, Melissa here from Port St. Lucie. How you doing, Melissa? Port St. Lucie. Oh, now Port St. Lucie reminded me of something. Yeah, the orders. Hopefully this week. I know it's taking longer, and I always can't say anything because it keeps happening. I keep pushing the guy to hurry up and make the orders faster, but sometimes the shirt comes the wrong size, sometimes the wrong color. So I go ahead and, you know, and it's taking longer to what do you call it, to ship out the orders. But hopefully this week more orders are coming out. And thank you guys. Thank you for those. I'm overwhelmed with so many orders. I mean, it's surprising. Let me see. You don't have any hair. I don't have any hair because I shave it off. The funny thing is, if you guys, I'm going to show you a story why I shave my hair. Remember, me and her worked together all the time. And we were working at the jewelry store at the time, and Van Diesel was in style, or fame, whatever you want to call it. A lot of, it was in the limelight. And she was like, oh, why don't you shave your hair like him? I'm like, why? You like Van Diesel? And she goes, yeah. I'm like, you know what? I don't mind. And I shaved my hair, and ever since then, I must have shaved my hair like, oh my God, like 15 years ago. And I love it. Actually, I hate hair. So that's why I shaved my hair. Let me see, what's up from South Carolina? What's up? So ever since then, see, I just bought some merch. You have the best clothes for the boy. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, Paul, for buying merch. Thank you. Yeah, I'm trying to come up with some new designs and stuff like that. You know, because a lot of people telling me, okay, I already have this. Can you make something else? So I'm trying to make that the one that everybody keeps asking me for. I'm trying to make what time is it? Sausage time. I'm gonna go ahead and somebody donated $10. Thank you, whoever that was. I just saw it on the screen. Thank you for the donation. But yeah, let me see. Where are you going to get some more of the red long sleeve tees? Oh, the red long sleeve. I'm gonna tell you the problem with those red ones that I sold maybe like 5 or 6, but I had to stop because I guess the red was bleeding through the white, so it was making the name look pink. So it looked to me, I didn't like it, so I stopped making it. But yeah, the red ones, it was bleeding the name. The red color was bleeding through the white name, so it looked kind of funny. So I stopped making it. Let me see where. The question way. How do you know? Let me see. You know you own a Suzuki, which are the great engines? I have twin Yamahas and the twin Yamahas. Let me see, and I can let me see. What do you? I guess you want. I guess you want to. I guess I'm trying to read the question fast. You have Yamahas and you're trying to get Suzukis. Um, I mean, you go. I mean, you can send me an email and I'll send you the guy's information. The guy here at Atlantic Marine. Their prices are pretty competitive. I think probably lower than the ones I've around here in Miami because they do such a volume in sales that their prices are pretty good. So if you email me or an Instagram or my regular email, just email your information and I'll go ahead and send you his number and you guys could talk. And they're pretty good. I mean they've done a few things for my boat and I have no complaint. They also do mobile service, so that's a good thing. But I mean, my first time, like I always say, I'm a Mercury person. My first time owning Suzuki, and so far so good. I have them for a year and a half, and I'm happy with them. To me, it's like a secret Yamaha. Suzuki for me is a secret Yamaha, but I think there might be a little bit more faster than a Yamaha because they weigh less than a Yamaha. So in my opinion, I mean, I never really raced anybody with a Yamaha and a Suzuki or anything, but my opinion, I think just the design itself, because the lower unit, it's different. The lower unit really comes equipped to ride high. So that's a trick about going fast. You have to have your engine really high out of the water. So Suzuki already comes with that. They come with low water pickups already. So that already tells me that you have an advantage over a regular motor. So, try them. I mean, I don't have a problem. I love Suzuki. Let me see, what will you guys buy next? What's your guys' next adventure? Well, definitely it's going to be the Bahamas. It's definitely going to be crossing over to Fort Myers. That's my next two planned adventure. And then from there, whatever comes up. Let me see, where can I find owner finance property? Well, what you do is this. You want to find out, basically, I mean, try to find sell by owner. Because the realtor will try to push you to buy or finance with a bank. But you can always ask the realtor to ask if the owner is willing to finance. I mean, the good thing, I'm gonna tell you guys for buyers. I'm gonna tell you guys another trick too. It's easier to refinance a property than to start from zero, meaning first time buyer, because once you have established a record with the property, even if it's the owner, the bank is gonna see it. A refinance is less paperwork, less expensive, and it's faster. So don't be afraid to say, you know what? Can you to the seller, finance it for me for 5 years, meaning a balloon in 5 years, and then in 5 years you go ahead and refinance with a bank, and you're gonna have a better rate, less paperwork. So don't be afraid to ask by owner, to the realtor or look for property by owner. There is a website, I think it's called Oh my God, what's the name of it? I look at it once in a while. They have a lot of sell by owner properties there. It's called Fin Red or Red Fin. I gotta look it up, but it's a lot of sell by owners. Fresco, what's my real name? My real name is Joe, but I've been called Fresco since, oh my God, since I've been 13. So that's why I kept Fresco. But my kid's name is really Fresco. People are amazed by that. But yeah, I told myself, my firstborn, if he's a boy, I'm gonna name him Fresco. So he was born, I named him Fresco. My dad didn't like that idea, but it's my kid, not his. But yeah, my name is Joe. So yeah, don't be afraid of asking the seller for sell by owner. And let me show you guys. If you guys are familiar with my backyard, remember, look at the empty space. No more boat here. The Carrera. I mean, now my kids are kind of happy because now they can play basketball. Because that used to be the basketball court that the boat was taking over the yard. So now they kind of love it. They actually played basketball this weekend with their friends, and they were glad the boat was gone. But so guys, it's just a quick Monday stream. I'm gonna have 2 videos coming up, and it's gonna be a Fresco cooking show because a few people asked me about the jerk Jamaican meat or whatever it was that we made. That I didn't make a video, but I made a video for it. and then we went out with Szeto and DJ Last and all of us to a Miami Only in Dade event that they had, and they invited me, so I went over and tried to make a video. But it was kind of hard. It was kind of hard making a video because it was a comedy show and there was a lot of cursing. So it's gonna be interesting editing that video, but you guys will see it. So yeah, jerk pork. Thank you, Jeff. I kind of forgot how to say it. So yeah, you're gonna see the video of Big Mama cooking for a special. It's called Jamaican, Cuban, Chinese jerk pork, because you're gonna see how many different seasonings she put in it. But it tastes good though. That was a good thing. So yeah, I had that video for that, and then I have a video when we went out Only in Day group and crowd and with DJ Laz, and Szeto came along too. So all right, guys, you know, hopefully everything goes back to normal. I mean, because of the situation that happened, they were supposed to open up the beaches today in Dade County, but they're gonna delay it because of what happened or what's going on. But if you guys are out there to go, you know, if you guys are gonna go out there protest, do it the right way. You know, don't steal or destroy other people's property, because that's the wrong way. But you know, hopefully everything goes back to normal now. You know, with everything, because everything is out of whack. You know, guys. So just stay safe and treat people as you know, as you want to be treated. So thank you guys, and see you guys on the water. Bye bye.